Hello, welcome back. I know I took a little break, Father's Day, and I hope you all had a wonderful day with your dad. But I'm back, and I know a couple weeks ago, some of you requested a victory roll tutorial, so I'm here. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Pinup Miami. I usually run meetups in South Florida, do some modeling, and also, if you follow me on any other social media platform, you would find out that this week I launched a podcast. Woohoo! This is my podcast studio, so I'm so excited. I really created that because I'm not able to host as many events as I used to. Well, none. But so with the podcast, I really want to bring together women, men, all types of people into the rockabilly pinup world. And I want to create a platform that I want to speak to different people and show, what we all have to offer and how we all differ. Even though we all love the same thing, there's always something new to learn, something interesting story. I just love hearing people's stories. So say hello below to know that my chat is working, because sometimes it doesn't work. And since I changed up everything here, I would greatly appreciate it. So I can see that you're watching, but I don't know if the chat is working, because I want to make sure that you guys ask me questions when I do the victory roll tutorial today. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. So today, my hair has, I had a foam roller set and it has slowly died. So we're going to curl the hair just to create a smooth, because if you were to use victory rolls with waves, they're not gonna look good and it'll look really wavy. So today, the brushes that I use, just to show you really quick, and I'll show you everything I use, is my go-to is the detangling brush. I love these detangling brushes, especially since I dye my hair, to brush out. That way it's less damaging. And then I use a comb for back combing, and I'm using pomade from Lady Luck, and hairspray. I'm using this brand today, marked as the hair guy. And I'm not gonna style the back of my hair because I'm kind of lazy staying indoors, so I'm gonna put a snood in the back. This is during the edges, since my hair is yellow, turns a little yellow, but I'm gonna put this in the back because it's a quick way if you want to look stylish and sophisticated in the front, and then in the back you just put a snood, and from there you're ready to go. So what I'm going to start off with is parting my hair. So if you're a novice, if you're starting out with victory rolls, I would never do it's harder to part it in the middle and then have two victory rolls that match. So do it asymmetrical, because if you don't have to worry about it being even, so that way it creates an illusion that it's even, but it's not really. So I'm going to use the same part that I usually part in. So I'm going to keep that there. And then at the crown, and if you have less hair, I would go a little back. But I have a lot of hair, as you could tell. And make sure that your hair is combed. I know I probably look crazy right now. So comb. It's just frizzy. So then I'm going to part it right here, all the way to my ear. You can't see it, but right there. And then I'm just going to separate this here. Stylish. And then the same all the way to the back of the ear. And then, pin it. Now the back of the hair, I ain't gonna worry about it today. I'm just gonna pin it. Oh shoot, I had a bobby pin. Bobby pins are sneaky little bastards. You can find them everywhere and anywhere. I'm sure you guys have found bobby pins in the weirdest places. Any woman has found bobby pins in weird places. And they just disappear too. Some, either you find them in weird places or they just disappear. So I am going to be using, in my description I put Revlon. I don't know why I thought it was a Revlon. A Conair 1-inch curling iron. I feel like this is the perfect size. So with this, I'm literally trying to create that curl so it's easier and smooth out, because I don't want none of these old curls in the victory roll. So I am going to do like, Irene, you found a bobby pin in your bra once. Girl, I put bobby pins on my bra on purpose because you never know when you need a bobby pin. I either put extra bobby pins in my hair so I could grab it from another place of my head, or I just like put them like in my bra because you don't really see them unless you're wearing white and you're wearing a white bra. So here you would do pin curls, and you're just gonna, you know, well, you're gonna curl it, and I usually just put it in the bottom and swirl it, you know, slide it to the top and bring it, trying to fit this all in. Bring it down. And I hold it. I just hold it for a couple seconds. And then I let loose. You know, I press here and I let it loose softly. And then I get my pin curl clips. They look like this. And then I just slide it in there. And then I do a little brush. I already have heat resistant spray. So you're gonna do this. And again, if your hair is, you know, you pick up as much as you can. You just want to make sure that you have your hair, you're molding your hair to be prepped for, you know, a nice smooth curl. So a couple seconds. And then bring it out. And this is in real time, so no going fast. No, and this is how I usually, if I do with a curling iron, this is how I set my hair. And then after I set my hair, I do my makeup. Then I brush it out. That's like my norm if I don't do any wet sets. This will be my go-to if I'm in a rush and I didn't do a wet set. You know, but I try not to use heat since I do bleach my hair. If you see my eyebrows, that's my natural hair color. And you see I'm going a little bigger than I would normally do because I just literally needed to just smooth out and curl. So these are the two reasons why I'm doing this. Hey, Sherry. So just slide it. And I'm just pressing this little handle, like little things, and pulling it out because I really wanted to just stay, you know, curled in. That pin. This doesn't have to be like, you know, organized. Irene said the size matter. She means curling iron. It does. In my opinion, it does, because if I were to do this with a really thin one, it's going to be so thin that when you try to do that, you know, the curl will be a little thin wave. So when you try to do like a smooth wave, like a smooth victory roll, it'll be wavy. So the 1 inch is perfect mix. If it's too big, you're not gonna get that nice helpful curl to curl at the ends. You'll see when I brush it out. I hope that makes sense. But the 1 inch is like the I would say good, unless you have really short hair, you know, then I would go, you know, not 1 inch, but something smaller. So then here. That's funny. I guess the size does matter here. So then, and if you have layered hair, I'll show you a trick on the next one. Because I had somebody ask me once, like, oh, I have layered hair. I can't really go all the way to the end and then a curl. I'll show you. Un momento. So for example, let's say you have like, oh my God, I just layered hair, and you're literally going to, you know, go like this and curl it, and then pressing the curling iron, you know, you're gonna press it down, and that way you grab all the different layers and, like, you know, you see, bring it down, and that way you don't, if you drop something, it'll go into the curl, and then it'll be, that one takes a little practice, but I mean, it's worth it because then everything just is uniformed, if that, you know. Then you're gonna slide it. And then here I'm just gonna do just maybe 2. And then the ends. Oh, I need to wash my hair. I got too much product. I shouldn't smoke. It's because I'm on fire. We're all doing, like, well, at least being home with the COVID and not being able to go out, you come up with like a lot of silly jokes that you yourself find funny. And then one more. And it doesn't really matter if you do it curling up or curling down, because at the end when you brush it, it'll decide, you decide which way you want to flick the curl. So then here, bring it down. Ooh. I love the contrast. Vivian said, I love the contrast of your hair with that shirt. Why, thank you. It is from Tatiana. And I like it. It's really comfy. It has a little peekaboo. So then there you go. One side is done. And then we're going to do the other side. Hello, Sarah. So then here, we're going to do the same thing as the other side. And I'm splitting it, and then I split it because here I do have a couple layers, so I just decided to make it easier on myself. So then here, woo, you can see my self-bleaching missed a spot there. For doing my own hair, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I don't see the back of my head, so I guess out of sight, out of mind. When I used to have Betty bangs, I used to say, if my bangs look all right, you know, I don't care about the rest of the hair because I'm not looking at it. Does anybody else have that mentality, or is it just weird? Let's see here. So then, hello, Jeanette. Or I mean Janet. My sister's name is Jeanette. So when I see Janet, I automatically want to say Jeanette. Girl, it's Margaret. Let's see here. So, hey girl, hey. So here I'm just finishing up the curls. Now, if I wanted to like style the back of my hair, I would also curl that too. But for this live, I'm gonna just show you how I do the front, and then I'm gonna put a snood to call it like, you know, it's my go-to. Like if you really want to make it nice and not worry about the back, you'll see. You could add a flower. Yeah, this is a great way to set your hair. Margaret, I find it, like you earlier I said I use this when like I don't want to like wet, you know, set my hair wet, or sometimes if I can't go to, okay, I don't know if this happens to any of you ladies, but I can't go to sleep with my hair wet because then I get a headache. So I mean, with a wet set, I don't go to sleep with my hair soaking wet, but you know what I mean. Or when you don't feel like we're just wearing rollers, you know, and then Oh, you got a new hat today? Please send me a picture. I want to see. I love hats. Do they match any that I have? We could do like a long distance twinning day. That would be cute. So then, ooh, let's not mind those blotchy spots. All right, so then I have both size curls. Thank you all for being patient with me. All right, so I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, so then I have the curls. If your hair doesn't hold a curl, get a lightweight hairspray, and before you curl with the curling iron, just put a little hint of hairspray and it helps hold the curl in. So then I'm just gonna spray this. I'm just gonna wait a couple, maybe a couple seconds to dry a little bit, because usually at this point I would be doing my makeup and stuff, but I already had my makeup done. So now is the victory roll. So you can see here we're gonna have one roll going this way and one roll going this way. And my one trick that I found easy that I'm going to show you is I tease it, so that way when I'm ready to curl it, it's already it should be able to hold with just one bobby pin. And that's how I test if the victory roll is going to last or not. And another thing is I don't like the stock image pinups that have holes going. You can see through their victory roll. I like it to be clean in the back, so that way when somebody's behind you, they also see this nice clean finish in the back. So I'm going to show you that. So far, does anybody have any questions? No? Good. All right. So then we are going to start taking this off. Usually I would leave it a little longer, guys, but I don't want you to, if you want to stare at me, I'll wait. Let's see here. So I'm going to take them off. And try not to pull on any little hairs, because it does hurt. Got stuck there. All right. Then I like to go like this because I want to make sure I took them all off. And then before I put any brush, I like to comb with my fingers, because I want to make sure that it's smooth. You smooth it out a bit, so that way when you brush, you're not ripping on any hairs. And my brushing on this brush, I love using a detangling brush because I feel like it's less damaging on my hair. And since I bleach it, yes, Margaret, I wait until it cools. But again, I don't want to have you guys wait for forever. So I'm going to brush. Hey, Jacqueline. I'm going to call you Jackie. It's because I'm reading it directly. So here I'm going to brush. Usually I start from the bottom up, but I got distracted because you guys are awesome. Oh, I forgot to mention in the podcast in the beginning, the new podcast I started, you could subscribe on Apple, Spotify. It's on every platform that you can find a podcast. It's Pin Podcast. Or you could go to pinpodcast.com and I'll help you if you're interested. So you see I'm just brushing it out. Ooh. So I like to make sure it's smooth before I do anything. So you see it already is smooth and it has the curl. I need a haircut, but and we're not gonna do this, but now we're gonna tease. I just like to smooth it out first. Oh, Jackie, thank you. Your color looks beautiful. Oh, thank you. So here we're gonna section again the same kind of lines that we did in the beginning. And when I tease, I don't like to press too hard. So you softly. And if your hair doesn't keep a tease or your hair is thin, or, you know, spray like 2 little sprays and just wiggle it a little bit, and it really helps create, you know, a little more dirtiness to your hair, and that way it will stay. And you can use dry shampoo. You see, look at that, how they're staying up. I'm gonna look like the girl from look, somebody from my account is commenting on my account. The little girl from the Grinch. So then from there, I am going to keep going. And you know what? I'll put a little bit of, there you go. Cindy Lou Who. Yes, Jackie, that girl. That's what I think I'm gonna look like. That was a cute, like, Christmas song. Where are you, Christmas? She grew up to be a crazy child, if somebody told me correctly. I think I saw her, like, in one of those documentaries. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just teasing it. This also helps fill out any gaps. Like I said, you want it to be a nice, big, smooth swoop, you know, roll. And then here, and try not to tease areas that are going to be seen. For example, I didn't tease directly on this side, and I'm not going to tease on the bottom here. So I'm going to tease on the here, this part. All right, so this is what we got going on. Yes. So I'm gonna start off by getting a little bit of the pomade. Yeah, look at my nails. Aren't my nails cute this week? My nail lady, you know, I confused her. She thought it was already Halloween. All right. So I like to warm it up on my hands, and I put it all over, like, the parts in the, okay, so think about it like a rectangle. I put it in the front, on the side, on the back, just because I want, when I'm going to go over with the brush softly, and I want to pick up, so here, and don't brush into it, because, you know, you want that tease, because you want it to stay. So here, you see, so I'm trying to smooth out the sections that are visible. So we're creating like a nice little bubble with all the T's in the middle. And then you got to guesstimate the back because I can't see it. All right, and I'm going to put some hairspray because my hair is still kind of clean. But I want to smooth it out. Oh, wait, is that going to stay? I thought it was going to stay. So yeah, I'm just brushing out superficially so it looks smooth and you don't see that crazy nest. Oh, one thing I forgot to bring was my, I have a gloss. Oh, this should be like, yeah. You know, I feel like somebody would call me a troll. I feel like I look like the troll. Okay, sorry, I distracted. So yeah, with the pomade is great because it helps smooth out all these like frizzies. I'm gonna put a little more, and you know, you see, we're getting smooth and volume. So then from there, oh, I can't even fit in here. I'm gonna brush out with this. So since we curled it, it automatically has like a curl at the end. Oh my god, I guess I need to move. A curl. Put that hair bow in the middle and go. Yes. So now the trick with Victory Rolls, you see it's slowly going, and you see the method I had about just one bobby pin should be good to go. So from here, I like to go, let me see if I could explain this. So you see it's like a little diagonal, and then I like to curl and then go forward. let's put this into practice. So I'm gonna start like a little diagonal, bring this in. I like to hide my ends because they're always ratchet. And then you're gonna slowly curl, but you see you're trying to create this diagonal because I said in the back we're gonna try to hide. And maybe because I'm explaining, I'm not gonna be able to do that the first try. Okay, I guess I'm trying to show all the angles at the same time. Let's move it a little bit to the left. All right, so okay, so I get one of these long duck bills in there. Smooth, smooth, smooth. All right, what do you guys think? And then this row is going to be perfectly. And for Valentine's, you know, you could do like together here, and it could be like a little heart, a victory row heart. Yes. So if you noticed, I didn't put any bobby pins because I like to see where I want it to set first. So I used one of these. So let me clean it up because I didn't like how the center looked. And this is fun. Maybe I would have maybe just moved it a little more. I just got too excited and I went for it. And then when you curl, make sure you make it big, like the hole, how you want the hole to be. Okay? And you see the volume is still there. And then my hands are slipping. So let me show you how the back looks like. You see it's a nice clean, besides these ends, it's a nice clean finish, hopefully. Tell me if it is, because I can't see it. So then we have this row. I guess you guys are getting confused with this hair in the back, because I am. All right. So then we have this. I wonder why he's doing this. But I like it. It gives it dimension. So then here we're going to take out and do the same thing on the other side. And then you see the top. You know, you could play with it because now it's like clay. You have it teased to the gods, and then from there you could just fill up any gap, make sure it's like aligned. And I like it. So take this off. And like I said, with the asymmetrical victory rolls, you don't have to worry about making sure that it's, you know, even. So, okay, so we brush this out, you know, nice little foof. And then we tease it the same way. Again, here you don't tease here because, you know, you want this side to be smooth. Tease over here. Okay, well. Any questions so far? Let me know. Or if you like the video, you know, hit me a like. Let me go a little longer. There we go. I like it. I like it. Thank you. And then, put this one, I don't know if that side is short. Ooh, just a little bit done. I'll tease it there. So then here, with my little craziness, is smaller. You're gonna get the pomade again. Jackie, who is, oh, Bri Roberts. Hi, Bri Roberts. Who's Bri Roberts? Oh my gosh, do I not know? My brain is going. All right, so then, where's my comb? I'm smoothing it out again. Same thing. Are my arms aching yet? I got guns. Yeah, they're aching, but you know, you get excited when you see the final results, and then you're like, okay, all right. And that's why I'm not doing the back of my head. I am putting a snood, so half of the battle will be done. That's like a cheat trick. And put some hairspray, because these little baby hairs, you know. You know, I gotta show you something cool about this hairspray here. It's from this salon in Vero Beach up north from me. Probably like, I think it's like 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and a half. And look how cool. I just noticed that on the top of this spray, you could pick just a spray, and you could do high, medium, low. I've never seen that before. And I've been experimenting with the different sprays. Never seen that. But I was excited to see that. All right, back. My little tangent. So then from there, you know. So we're going to do the same thing, pulling it back. And curling the ends, because I think I butchered them. So then we're going to do the same thing. Get a nice beginning. And then diagonally bring it in. And there you go. Yes, I had a lot of these. Okay. So then I'm going to use the same little duck bill clip just to see where I want it. So you see how I don't see anything through the hole. They're staying with just those clips there. There's volume to it. You know, I'm just gonna hairspray. Because I like it to be smooth on the sides of my face. And okay, and then the back should, you know what, let me put the snood. Wait, you know what, let's finish and then I'll show you. My... Anna, I'm so glad you like it. And Jackie, love the sound effects, so fun. Well, I'm sure you all have your own little sound effects and little faces you put, like when I put mascara, I'm like, All right, so then here, I'm gonna drop that. So then I'm gonna use a bobby pin, and what I like to do is I like to get it in a place where you don't see it, you know. So make sure, I like to stick it in, and you know, like maybe you'll see it, but I should get blonde ones, but you know. And look at that, I see the one bobby pin test. And then with this, you're gonna get this. Make sure they're together. You know, separate looks like you got like sideways horns. I mean, we don't want the world to know that we're like little demons. We want to keep it classy. All right, so then we go, and you could, you know, I'll probably fix. I feel like the volume here is kind of down. Oh shoot, am I gonna ruin this now? You know what? Let's not play around with it. I like that it sticks out, gives it volume. There you go. So then, come on. You could add more bobby pins as needed. I'm gonna add one more to, I don't like the separation that's falling a little bit. So from the back, I try to find little places to hide it, you know. So, I didn't even grab it. There you go. You want to keep them together. And you see what I mean by a little heart? This is like a perfect, like, Valentine's hairdo. And asymmetrical, so you don't have to like worry about it being like together. Okay, and then Take out your poofiness and hot mess that you don't want to do because your arms are too tired from curling the front of your hair. See, dramatic. All right, so I'm going to get my snood and I'm going to put everything in there. Clara, hello, beautiful. Thank you for this tutorial. You are so welcome. I love, I know it sounds so cliche, but I truly love teaching women like techniques that they, enjoy, want to learn. And I try to make it as easy as possible. That's why I say teasing it is like the easiest possible. It lasts long. You saw that I teased it a lot, but it really helps with creating the look of fullness and, and you could add and it change from everything I say. Like add your own spin to it or, find new things. And I think this just wouldn't work on somebody with really, 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 really short hair because I'm just bobby pinning the snood. I need to order some blonde bobby pins or yellow. So now the back should, I'm in my PJs. The back should be like a nice clean finish. Tell me, guys. And there, So now if somebody's behind me at the market, because I'm running my errands with my mask on, it should be clean in the back, like a nice little whoop. And put a hair flower. Let's get a flower. Let's see. I don't have a flower. Okay, so let's say you love big flowers like I do. My friend Vivian made me this one. And you could just attach it. Which way? Which way? I love flowers. They're just fun. Accessorize everything. And then, so then you go, if you really want to be extra, you put the snood on and it still gives it a nice look. And there you go. And I have a treat for you guys. I'm gonna show you something awesome. So I like to buy a lot of random vintage items. I've been always wanting to make like a series of stuff that I have, of beauty products that I have. So I am going to show you, where is it? This 1950s curling iron. I'm trying to see if I can fix it to make it work. But this is the packaging. It is called Curl-A-Wave. Curl-A-Wave. See the girl in the picture? New, electric, style your hair with Curl-A-Wave. And then it says, give your hair that up-to-date fashionable look. Long-lasting roller perfect curls in minutes. Eliminates curler pinups used on any texture or tinted hair. Ideal for children's hair too. And then this girl over here is using it on her bangs. So here is the curling iron. Now, the thing that I find really intriguing, the year is, here it says 1952. I don't know if that's when it was sold or when they made it. But this curling iron is pretty interesting because, it's really thin, as you guys, you asked me about size. But this is something they should implement, or I've never seen it in modern day ones. But it comes with, well, I was lucky enough that this package also came with the instructions manuals that came with the package. So it's pretty cool. Isn't that awesome? To roll perfect curls anytime. And then instructions in pink. And the curling iron, if you haven't noticed, is pink too. So the cool thing about this curling mechanism is that it comes with 3 accessories and it's with 3 different sizes. It's awesome. So in here, you see these like metal rods. You would put this thing. How can I make this? I have to look at it a little bit. You would put that in there and clip it down. Okay, I have to look at it from the front. Or maybe it's the other way. I did this yesterday. Alright, one moment. Woo! Almost drops everything. So then, yeah, you clip it down. And you could have different different curl sizes. And I think that that's so neat because I could see how it would heat up everything. And then, I mean, it's not like you're using the whole piece of iron, right? So I'm just saying, this is good if you want different lengths, if you always style with different, I mean, I always use 1 inch, but I found this pretty interesting. What do you guys think? Have you seen anything like this? But I thought it was pretty interesting, and it's going into my vintage beauty collection because I need more stuff that I don't use. Well, I really want to thank you all for logging in today and joining me, and I hope you love the final look. And if you have any ideas, message them down below for next week, and I will, well, next week is July 4th. I'm not sure yet, even though I'm not going anywhere. If a lot of you request for next weekend, then I'll do it because I'm going to be home. I'm not doing anything. My boyfriend works. So if you want me, I would like for you and I to be a 4th of July date together. That would be nice. So, so let me know down below if you are interested in knowing more about me. You can follow me on my Instagram, is Pinup Miami. My website is misspinupmiami.com. And if you're wondering what that is, I started a podcast called Pin Podcast. And I have the coolest microphones, and they're legit. If I don't drop stuff. And then we talk about modern living with everyday topics with a vintage flair. I like consider myself a modern woman with a vintage flair, you know? Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it every time. Bye.